Hello everyone, my name is Titus. I hope everyone's doing well. I've just realised I haven't finished doing my shirt. It's a little pale at the top there. But I'm not going to let that stop me. Welcome to my world. This is a world where I play Minecraft by myself or maybe with some friends every now and then. Build some structures, do some redstone, go exploring, the general Minecraft stuff. And bring you guys along for the journey. Before I choose a place to go, what I'm really wanting to do is basically just get started. So I'm going to do the typical thing and start mining some wood. Once I have some wood, I'm going to start making some tools. Hopefully I can find a cave nearby to find some iron and some coal. And let's, in the first episode, try and build our first little starter house. It's probably not going to be anything magnificent. Maybe just a plot of dirt. Maybe some dirt with a hole in it. I might put a door in if I feel like it. But otherwise, my main goal will be to create a bunch of farms and really just have everything quite self-sufficient. So hopefully wherever I start there will be villagers around and I can just use them to start breeding straight away and get an iron farm going. And then from there I want to create somewhat of a farming area where everything is farming itself and everything is going to a centralized storage place. Oh, look at that. A cave. Oh, and I see some coal. I also see a creeper. Ah, some iron. Alright, perfect. This is going to be a really good place to start, I think. And from here I can expand out. Hopefully I'll find again some villagers. Thank you. And we'll see where we go from there. Maybe, you know what? Nothing's set in stone. Maybe I'll take over a village and I will just start using their habitat as my new home. Let's decide when that time comes though. Is it just me, or from a distance does this kind of look like diamond? I'm walking around, blah blah blah, and then oh look, I'm looking in a cave, bam, look, diamond, diamond, diamond. I feel like Mojang thought of that when they were doing it and they just went, you know what, who cares, we'll put it in anyway. Alright, so let's fast forward this a little bit and progress slightly. Okay, so first night has already come. I've only just got some stone and now I think I'm gonna die. But I won't let that stop me. I'm still going to make my way down here and I'm going to see whether or not I can get some of that iron. So, I saw some water earlier. Let's make the dive. Ah! Right, I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, that scared me. The worst part is I knew it was there and it still got me. Alright, I just realized I don't have any food that is cooked, so I'm gonna make a quick retreat from here. Oh look, I've got enough for a bed. What am I doing? I could have just been sleeping the night away. This is what happens when you're a Minecraft noob. Which is exactly what I am. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you go caving. Oh no. I wasn't far away from here. I prefer not to have to go and do all that again. Alright, there we go. Right, a little while later, and here I have all of my iron equipment. So I've got 15 iron left over, got a couple of pickaxes, iron axe, iron shovel, iron sword, and I am thinking that I want to build something just here. I kind of like this view, but I also am looking at this mountain behind me thinking that maybe I'll build something on that mountain. I'm not sure yet, but I can already see it's got a little bit of a stream running down. Maybe we can extend that down into here and do something around here. I've got trees around this area, which is fantastic for farming. And it's also a plains, which means that I've got several different species of animals that I can farm quite easily. You can see that 2 sheep here already want to be farmed. Like, hey buddy. Hey buddy. I mean, yeah, just stay around the area. I was thinking about maybe building up on that cliff. And maybe I will, but I think my starter base is just going to go right here-ish. And... oh. Actually, you know what? I've changed my mind. I'm going to build my starter base right here. What better to build by a waterside than a lighthouse? So, let's get started. Okay, so here it is, almost completed. I still have to get rid of the water, but I also really want to put some lights up there. And I'm thinking I might change these corners out. They don't quite fit with the build. So I'm going to have a think about what else I can put here and maybe replace all of these. It's not a lighthouse without some lights on the top. So for that, I would really like some frog lights, but at the moment, it's probably not going to happen. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and mine for some diamonds, get some obsidian, and fix that portal over there. Then I'm going to go to the nether, get some glowstone, and I'll just use that for now. Maybe later on, when I have some frog lights, I can go ahead and replace those. But for now, glowstone will have to do. So I'm going to go get that. So as I was preparing my trip to go to the nether, well, to get some obsidian to go to the nether, I decided that I should probably get a food source. I went looking for some animals. It's completely vacant of animals anywhere around here except for horses, so I just went over the hill a little ways away and fetched some of the local wildlife. So I thought, since I'm going all this way, I may as well collect them all. Got a little bit of an army. So I already have some cages set up for these guys. I'm just going to go and pop them in, start breeding them, and make my way back to just over that hill where I started cooking some pork right before I found all of these guys. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to divide these guys up yet. I'm just kind of hoping that when I get them into their pens that they will all just go into the correct one. Chickens will be easy. I can just pop away the... uh-oh, it's not time. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Come on. We don't have time anymore. Alright, they're in. I really only needed to get 2 in each pen. I think they divided themselves pretty easily. I did have to move the chickens over, but I just broke a fence and held some seeds, and the chickens were more than happy to come on through. Sheep stayed where they were, and I have 2 cows over here, so I think what I'm going to do now is just get rid of all the other animals around here and just keep the cows there, chickens there, and sheep's in the last one. But for now, it is time to sleep. I've built my portal. I'm now in the nether. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't have any gold on me. But I see the prize. Don't need that much, I just need to get over there safely. Uh-oh. The nether has always been one of those things that I've hated being in. Alright, slight change of plan. Oh, I'm gonna go for these instead. Huh? Huh? That's a shame. I'm out of here. Goodbye. I would say that was successful. I got what I wanted. Well, I wasn't exactly after shroom lights, but I think they're going to make a good addition to my lighthouse. So, time to put them in and finish this build off. A little bit forward in time, and I think I'm done. Now, originally I thought I was going to go with the shroom lights, but I decided that they just didn't quite look right. So I went back into the nether and I switched them out for glowstone, which I think looks way better than the shroom lights did. I think the shroom lights were just a little bit too orange, and I really wanted something that made it look bright. So I'm going to wait until nighttime, which, look at that, pretty close already. And I'm going to really have a good look at what this looks like. I can't quite see it from land, so I'm just going to jump in this boat and sail away a little bit. Okay, and here we go. Oh, yeah, I like that. You know, there's still something a little bit wrong with the top. I think I need to make that a circle. I thought that the square would look okay up there, but now that I'm seeing it, I think that it needs to be a circle. Also, I don't think Deep Slate was quite the right block to use. You gotta learn somehow, and I'm not 100% stoked with that, but I still think it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna leave it as it is for now, and if I ever in the future decide I want to go and do something with it, I'll go back and do some touch-ups. I have also worked on the inside. Maybe I'll just sleep first. It's getting crowded out there. And after that little adventure, here we go. We are inside. I haven't really started anything. I've just put down a few pieces and had some thoughts about how I want it to look. Downstairs I've done a little bit more. Except for that shroom light. There we go. So I've just added a few little minor details to it. Nothing major yet. But I will continue to work on this and hopefully I can create something that looks nice on the inside. However, I won't be spending too long on this as there are several other things I really want to get done, and one of those is setting up some farms. Oh, hello! Alright, we've had our first incident. No worries. We'll just fix that really quickly. Okay, there we go. It's all fixed. Alright, hopefully that doesn't happen again. But maybe next time I will not attack the creeper with a hoe. Dunno. Dunno. Maybe the hoe was a good idea. Not sure. But next time, maybe I'll try a different tool, like a sword or an axe. As for the farms, I would like to get some sugarcane going properly. I think this is adequate until I build up a proper farm. I've already harvested quite a lot of it already, but I really don't have a good supply of wheat. As you can see, I've only got 7 pieces down at the moment, so I'm going to change that really quickly. And my farm is complete. I've got 2 full sections of what's going on here. I have 2 full sections of wheat growing for me, which should be more than enough for me to maintain my population, especially of chickens, and, well, increase my population of cows, because I need a food source. Anyway, my next adventure will be going to get one very specific block, and that is going to be used for one of my first, hopefully, first farms. But, judging by the biomes that are around me, this could be... Ooh. Gold. This could be a fair while away, and that item is bamboo. Yep, I need bamboo. I want a good fuel source, so I'm not using coal all the time in these machines. And then from there I can build a awesomely big smelter and start getting some of the more tricky blocks like stone and getting smooth stone, because I quite like this block and I want to use it for maybe a little bit of detailing and things like that inside builds. So it's going to be really nice to have, and I think I'm going to use it as a main border or structural piece for a lot of my farms. And after I've done that, I'm going to go and get ready to fight the Ender Dragon, which also means that I'm going to go and get some diamonds, probably some full diamond gear, and I'm going to get an enchanting table. I'm going to go and adventure. Right after I get my crops. Anyway, I'm going to get prepared. I'm going to go for an adventure, and I will see you very shortly. Unless I find something interesting along the way. Unfortunately, I missed this, but I just went to sleep. And when I was sleeping, the one thing that I could see was my lighthouse. And you know what? It looked amazing from back here. So now I'm happy with it. It looks good. I like it. I will be changing it for sea lanterns though. As soon as I get the chance, I will absolutely switch those out for sea lanterns, because I think that will just make it perfect. Might get rid of some of those bottom lights, maybe bring them down just a little bit so that the bottom of the tower isn't so lit up. Maybe maybe that color wasn't a good idea. It's too late now, but if I remove the lights from there and move them a little bit further away, we might get it looking like the top is what's lit up, rather than just... At the moment it kind of looks like the bottom is lit and then it's dark in this red bit and then it's light again at the top. I just want it to be light at the top. But we'll get there, we'll work it out. I've just finished my endeavors. I have a lot of new items. Bamboo, some cocoa beans. I took some jungle log, not that I need it because I've got the saplings now. I found a desert biome that had cactus in it, and I also found some terracotta because I found a mesa. So that's really cool. They're not too far away from me, which is fantastic. I'll probably put some end portals. Sorry, not end portals. I'll probably put some nether portals linking a few of these places together so that it makes it just a little bit easier to get from place to place. Okay, let's get back, and I think from there what I'm going to do is I'm going to start considering how I want to build my various farms and where I want to build them. I was considering building a platform out in the ocean just because it makes it a little bit easier, especially for mob spawners. But I'm still going to have to go and light up a bunch of stuff underground anyway. Maybe I could make it all up in the air. It's another option. Yeah, I just haven't quite decided yet how I'm going to tackle that. All I know is what I want to start with. And what I want to start with is 2 farms. The first farm, I really want to get a mob farm going. This is going to give me things like spider's eyes, gunpowder especially, and also bones, because I want to be able to bone meal stuff. That's going to be really important. Although I will probably build a farm. Specifically for bone meal, which will probably be like, yeah, I'm not really too sure yet. Maybe that brings me to another question. Can you compost bamboo. But before that, let's sleep. Eh? I just placed my bed down. I just placed... Where did it go? I just placed my bed down and it's gone. Ah. It's still in my hand. Okay. That's fine. Back to composting. It turns out I cannot compost bamboo, but I can compost kelp. And kelp is fairly easy to farm. So maybe that's how I'll get my bone meal. I'm definitely going to need bone meal for my flower farms. So yeah, I'll make a kelp farm. Perfect. Bamboo doesn't take up a full block, which means that you can actually walk through 2 of them, but sometimes it can just be really cumbersome to try and get through a bunch. So for this, I'm going to put them in straight lines, and I'm going to leave 1 row between them so that I can get in between them all and pick it all up and break it all down. Perfect. It's already growing. Ah, this stuff grows so fast. Okay, anyway, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this episode. I'm going to jump straight into those farms in the next episode, and in the meantime, I'm going to grind for a little bit more of the gear I need. So I also need some redstone, and I think for the mob farm, I'm just going to build a basic one to start with, because I just want to get some stuff coming through, and I'm going to use it as a place where I can also get XP. So it's going to double up as not only loot, but also an XP farm. And from there, I'll start building some of my other farms up. But I really need to get resources for now. However, this is the end of the episode, so I'll see you next time. Have a nice day.